Forky is the most important toy to Bonnie right now. We all have to make sure nothing happens to him.
Woody, we have a situation.
I am not a toy. I was made for soup, salad, maybe chili, and then the trash.
Toy Story 4 is the harrowing tale of how one toy managed to overcome his crippling addiction, an addiction that forced him to place his dearest friends' lives in mortal danger repeatedly, up until the point he himself gave away his organs. It's a movie the entire family will enjoy. Wouldn't that be something if that was the actual plot of the movie? In a way it is though. In a way it is. And let me say right off the top that it's a very enjoyable movie. It's quite delightful. And I think the whole family would enjoy it. It's, I don't know why it was actually made though. I thought that the trilogy, Toy Stories 1, 2, and 3, actually was a very good concise story and showed Woody and Buzz's journey in growing up with Andy. I don't know why this one was made, but since it's Disney, more than likely it was just a cash grab. But like I said, it wasn't a lazy cash grab, unlike Aladdin. This movie is actually quite enjoyable. It's very funny. The whole voice cast, Tom Hanks and Tim Allen and Key and Peele and Kristen Shaw, they all do a very great job of voicing their characters. The plot of the movie revolves around Woody trying to get his new kid, Bonnie, reunited with her favorite toy. Since Andy has left, Woody is no longer really like the main character in this new setup that Bonnie has in her room. He's no longer the sheriff most of the time. Jessie, the girl cowboy, cowwoman. Jessie is kind of Bonnie's favorite to be the sheriff in her little playroom thing that she does. And so the whole movie really is about him trying to keep her happy, because he used to be with Andy when Andy was younger, and he knows the importance of a kid's favorite toy and how the kid's favorite toy will help the child through some tough times. So he does his best throughout the whole movie in order to reunite Bonnie's lost toy with Bonnie. And it showed his dedication and his loyalty to really making kids happy. He's very single-minded in that way. It's kind of sweet because it's like, wow, that's one determined toy. Watching the movie did raise a lot of questions like the other movies about just like existentialism, because now in this movie, Woody, he knows he's no longer sort of the superstar of the show, so he's got to kind of like deal with what is his purpose now, and he makes his purpose making Bonnie happy. So, but I just couldn't stop thinking of like other weird stuff.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
So the movie is filled with whimsical music, and it's all over the place. You can't hide from it. It's nice music, don't get me wrong. It's just very, very noticeable. And there was definitely points in the movie where the music was more noticeable than the characters' dialogue. So I was hearing more whimsy than actual words, which was kind of distracting. But you know, it's a kid's movie, and it's not a dumb kid's movie like Cars or Planes or Aladdin. The comedy all hits, well, no, not all of it, of course, that's kind of impossible. But the comedy is there. A lot of it wasn't like classic Pixar where there were a lot of adult jokes and kid jokes. There were mostly kid jokes and maybe one or two gags that maybe adults would get, but mostly it's kid jokes. And the theater I was in, I didn't hear too many children laughing, so I don't know if that's a good thing. Maybe they didn't understand the jokes, or maybe the jokes aren't landing all that well. I don't know how that was, but I enjoyed the movie very much. I'd say go watch it. There's some heartstrings being pulled. The comedy is very well done, especially once Key and Peele show up as the bunny and the duck. They just want to find a kid. It's very good stuff. It's very warm. It's a very warm movie. And even though it's been like 1 billion degrees outside, this movie is not that kind of warm. It's a much more comfortable warm. And it has a good message about friendship and loyalty and really just being who you are. Moving on from the past is another thing that goes on in there. So go check out Toy Story 4. Would I watch it again? Yeah, I'd probably watch it again. Because I love the first Toy Story, and I think that's the only one that I actually have on my hard drive. I did see Toy Stories 2 and 3. 2, I don't remember what happened in part 2. And part 3, I know Andy went off to college and he gave his toys to Bonnie, or the baby Bonnie, and there was a purple teddy bear, Fuzzy Wuzzy, and he was like a gang lord something, and then there was a factory and a conveyor belt, and I don't remember much of that movie. So Pixar is probably still number 1 as far as 3D animation goes. It really is unfortunate though that this movie took so long to come out after the 3rd one, even though I don't think it was necessary. It's a good movie, but I don't think it's necessary. I'd say definitely go watch it, and by unnecessary I mean I don't think it was necessary to the story of Andy, because I think it ended very well with Andy, but it's enjoyable. It's a good standalone film that kind of connects to the rest of the movies. So I highly recommend checking out Toy Story 4. It's only about an hour and a half, an hour and 40 minutes. It's not gonna ruin your day. It'll probably bring a smile to your face if you're not having a good day dealing with this heat. And bring the friends, bring your family. It's a good time to have. And I did see Chucky earlier this week, and it's a different kind of Toy Story, and it also deals with obsession and addiction, a bit more on the murdery side though. So look out for that review. And that's it for now. See you later.
Everything's gonna be okay.
And it's very warm, like I said, not like this heat wave that's killing dreams. It's like 1,000,000 degrees outside. I think my thermometer doesn't even show a number anymore, it just says melanoma at the top of it, and there's mercury bubbling everywhere.